What's going on, you guys? So, the self-proclaimed king of Lethwei, Dave Leduc. You probably wondering who he is. Well, he's this guy right here, right? Now, he got himself in some trouble with the Myanmar Traditional Lethwei Federation, and he's pretty much banned for competition because of some things that he was saying about their fellow brother, sister sport Muay Thai. And this is what happened. This is what it says. It says, according to the complaint sent by the Muay Thai Promoters Organization, Dave Leduc made negative expressions about his traditional sport on social media and committed personal attacks. Nothing was linked with the sport to their national champion Buakaw that can tarnish the relationship between Myanmar and Thailand. Dave challenged without considering weight category and proposed 9 minutes, 1 round fight without headbutt. Those are found that he has violated the rules, ethic, and discipline stipulated by the MTLF from Thai side. They are also considering legal advancement and banning visas as punitive action to Dave. It was learned. Wow, the translation is pretty bad here, but it says here on the account that MTLF decides on Myanmar Lethwei Dave Leduc as follows: A, put him on the blacklist. B, banning his local and international Lethwei fights for 2 years. Wow. And C, revoking ambassador of profilation of Lethwei Cyprus. Damn. So yeah, the president of the whole federation has issued this statement to get him up out of there because of the things he said. And if you want to know what he said, this is what he said right here. He says, in regards to Buakaw, the Buakaw situation. Now, Buakaw, if people don't know, he's this guy right here who's kicking that banana tree. Now, Buakaw went viral from that. And Buakaw is looked at as a national hero, so to speak, in Thailand. He put Muay Thai on the map. He may not be the best Muay Thai fighter, but he made it mainstream, right? But this is what Dave Leduc had to say in regards to Buakaw and his personal situation. He says, real martial arts disciplined. What a great champion you are, Buakaw. Gotta pay your baby mama and take care of your 5-year-old daughter. What's wrong with you, fool? August's gonna come fast. Sign a contract, champ. You're gonna need that money soon. So yeah, he's really, really talking trash. He's sticking it to Buakaw, and they got details. He even posted the details of Buakaw's situation on social media, and it says the national Thailand. I guess it was headline news. It says woman slaps Muay Thai champ with child support lawsuit, and it says Sambat, which is his real name. He goes by the fight name Buakaw Bachamik, but his real name is Sambat. Sambat was aware of the pregnancy and was not being listed as father and letting the girl use his last name, she said. In 2016, he moved me and my daughter to his house that we are still living in today. However, he was rarely home and often went for tournaments in both Thailand and overseas. Yeah, Buakaw was doing his thing, man, especially in the early 2000s. She added that now somebody has stopped coming home and sending no money to despite her repeated requests. She said she was forced to look for a job while having to raise the child alone. Wow, now this is my first time reading this, you guys, but this is kind of interesting coming from Buakaw, because if you know Buakaw's situation, if you follow Muay Thai, you know his situation early on, man. He was really he was getting done really bad by his people. You know what I'm saying? Buakaw Pramuk, back when his name was Pramuk, they was doing him really bad. He was fighting, he was sleeping inside like a little room, and he wasn't getting any of his money. He got did really bad. So it's kind of strange that he's doing this to the mother of his child, right? But he says, she says, I have filed a case today so the court can order Sambat to acknowledge me, Tang, I'm assuming that's the little baby, as his legitimate daughter, with me as her legal guardian, as well as pay alimony as required by the law. And he got the court meeting scheduled August 9th at 9 a.m. Damn, man, he put all Buakaw's information out there. This dude he's a pretty nasty dude, man, this David Leduc guy. He's a pretty nasty guy. And, I mean, it's not looking good for him either, though. He's blacklisted from entering and competing in Myanmar. And he really shows a lot of respect to the Lethwei sport. He shows a lot of respect to the people over there. But as far as Muay Thai, he has like a little beef with Muay Thai. He's really just really discrediting Muay Thai. Muay Thai is essentially the same but with better kicks. no headbutts, and then you one would say it's the more cleaner combat, you know. But he was really going in, and he said a lot more things. Um, in regards to there's just this the whole situation about the Muay Thai, and he really kind of disrespected traditional martial arts. As you see, a guy here says, "I don't get all the disrespect on Muay Thai and shit. Isn't martial arts supposed to be about respect and all that good stuff?" And then he responds by saying, "It's not. Look at BJJ. It was a bunch of Brazilian dudes who stormed the martial arts schools, called out the teachers, and fucked them up to show which martial arts is better. That's the origin. You can live in La La Land all you want, but it's always been about showing dominance, inflicting pain, and even killing back in the days. Sure, it's cool nowadays after a fight that we show respect to each other for the war that we just fought. It feels good, but it's never been about that. It's about killing people. I respect my people, my coaches, and my teammates. That's it. I might respect my opponent at the end if I feel like it." You know what I'm saying? So that's what he said in regards to a fan who questioned why was he coming so hard on Muay Thai. You know, Muay Thai is really respected, you know, and he also says it's time to stop living in La La Land and stop acting like martial arts needs to be monks or something. Martial arts has always been about defending your territory or loved ones and killing if need be. Now, we commercialize it as a sport, but it's still very much about domination. The definition of martial means war. Martial law is declared in times of war, and in war, you don't give each other hugs and bow. You do so preparing for war with your mentor, but your opponent, there's no mercy. Dude is a straight savage. You know what I'm saying? And you got to be a savage to compete in a brutal combat sport like Lethwei. I mean, this dude, he's calling out Simon Marcus. You know, Simon Marcus and Buakaw's friend. Simon Marcus is a very good Muay Thai fighter, former champion. I mean, a lot of these. See, the thing is though, Buakaw is old now. You know, he's undersized. He's old. You know, Buakaw hasn't really fought in a serious fight in years. You know, he's kind of, you know, doing his thing, you know, with his popularity, but he hasn't fought a really serious fight in years, let alone a guy like Dave Leduc, who's a cruiserweight. You know, he's a big guy. You know, he beat up my boy Cyrus Washington. You know, so I got a little beef with him for that. You know what I'm saying? But it's all good. That's the name of the game. But man, this dude's nasty. You know, he disrespected Muay Thai, man, and you know a lot of people don't like it. They take Muay Thai very, very seriously over there, and you know you can't just go out here disrespecting Muay Thai. He did so. It's so serious, right? You know, it's so serious that Lethwei banned him. The cousin style, the cousin. We banned you from disrespecting Muay Thai, even though you're one of the best foreigners at the sport, right? The self-proclaimed king. We're banning you because you can't disrespect Muay Thai. But man, this is crazy. Buakaw, man. You know, I mean, hey, you know, you gotta get it together, bro. Like, subscribe, hide your boy. Peace out.